So hey everyone, my name is Kabir and I'm pursuing MBA in Global Management over here at IGC Hochschule Bremen. And today I'm going to be talking about the 5 benefits that I feel exists when you are a part of IGC. The first thing is of course the kind of support and the hand holding that you get. So talking about myself, I hail from India, and for us to be able to move down to Germany, there are so many steps that comes into picture. And the first step is of course starting with the visa. And let me give you an understanding of how easy it was for me to actually apply for IGC. And I scrolled across so many other universities, and now that you have a uni assist to fill in the application form, it was too overwhelming for me. And over here at IGC, it's a public university. So let me just get this straight. I'm not studying in a private university. It's a public university, but it's a part of the Hochschule Bremen. So it's a part of Hochschule Bremen, and it's just the English-speaking body, which is called the International Graduate Center. And the application process was so goddamn easy. I just went up to the website of IGC. They offer multiple courses. So they have masters in global management, which is what I am studying in, the name. So there are multiple courses that the university actually offers. And the first thing was the kind of hand-holding that I had. The application process was really simple. I just had to go to the website, click on apply now, and I filled in all the information. And within a week, I get an offer letter, and that was it. As soon as I get an offer letter, I knew exactly what I was supposed to do because everything was mentioned in steps. I did apply for so many other universities as well, public universities using Uni Assist, but I never heard from that. Or for example, if I had a question, I had to reach out to them or email them, and I had to wait for years to actually receive a response from them. And that was really concerning for me. But with IGC, I mean, everything was just so smooth. As soon as I got myself enrolled, I got an offer letter, I had a course coordinator. So every single course that you take or you get into, you have a course coordinator with you. And my course coordinator was Astrid. And it was so easy to actually talk to her. You dropped her an email and you just receive an email back in like an hour or maybe in a day. And that made it so easy for me because I had so many questions in the first place. So first thing was, the kind of hand holding that you get from start to end with your application status. Talking about the second point, I feel as an international student, there should be a wing, a body that can help you with your entire journey. So for me, I think it was the International Student Assistant. It's called ISA in IGC. So they have like 5-6 members who are dedicated towards your journey. Everything. I have so many other friends as well who are studying in different universities. And they have never experienced something wherein somebody just comes from the university and picks you up on the first day you land in a foreign country. When I came over here, I just wrote them an email that this is the time that I'm going to be landing over here in Bremen. Is it a possibility someone can just come and pick me up? Because, as a first timer, it just gets so difficult for you to actually explore the new country. And you're just not used to the trams, you're not used to any other public transportation. So on my first day, I had the ISA, the team that I'm talking about. They came over here, the International Student Assistant team. She was there, she had like my name, she picked me up. And not funny, that's so impressive that someone comes over here, pick you up from the university. That was like a topping in the cake. I just felt that money is not in the wrong hand. Third thing, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for the course. Now, let me explain you why do you have to do that in the first place. And I know public universities over here in Germany, it's free of cost, but not everything. And slowly and gradually, now that we are seeing so much of influx of students coming in from different countries, all of the public universities are also putting in a course of MBA as well. And all the university actually charges you for an MBA. For example, I was checking for TU Munich, it's like near about 3,000, for the entire course, I think it's like near about 35-40 lakhs, which is like really high. But over here, I got everything in just 15,900 euros, which is near about like 15-16 lakhs, which is comparatively, if you talk about moving to Canada, moving to US, moving to different other world, this is like one of the cheapest thing. And I think now that I'm getting a degree from a public university, and paying this little amount of money, it can be subjective again, but I think this is like one of the cheapest course that you can get, and the kind of course curriculum that I'm studying in, it's beautiful, it's goddamn magnificent, and I'm going to be talking about that as well in some time. So I think that was again one of the most important aspect, the money. It was not like really high, and it still did the work. It got me a degree from a public university. I'm going to the best of the building over here. And if you look at my university, it's so beautiful. It looks like Hogwarts, honestly. It's just so beautiful. So the next point is really important, which is the kind of education that you get over here. Professors, education starts with the visiting faculties, and education starts with how you are being taught. And that's the most important aspect that I feel. And I feel so privileged because I'm going to tell you why. The first thing, the kind of professors that you have over here, it's insane. And when I say insane, it's insane. You have people, for example, the visiting faculties, you have the professors who are into practical things. And when you are in an MBA, you would expect someone to just not be theoretical, but should bring in so much of practical experience in your life, you know. And that's the best thing. All the professors that we have, someone is a director of something, someone has his own company, someone is a CEO, someone is a mayor of a city, and I get to talk to them. Spending a day or spending a week of the program curriculum or the course curriculum with people who are CEO, it's just so much, so full, because you get to understand, you get to experience everything that they have in their life. They live their life and they have all these practical experiences that they keep on talking about. What kind of challenges do they face when they start building their own company, when they are an entrepreneur, or if someone is a mayor. It brings in so much of vision, so much of experience, and you can actually get to learn from their experience. The course structure is completely in English. So that's another great thing. I mean, in Germany, there are so many other universities where you have to do German courses as well, but the entire program structure is English. And IGC is completely English. I mean, you don't have to struggle if you don't speak German. That's one of the best things now. And I think this is the most important thing that I loved about IGC. And the fifth thing is, again, I think the fifth thing is about the kind of exposure you get. Now, when I say exposure, there are a few pointers, right? One is, if you are studying in a university, you would expect yourself to do good networks. You should expect to get like good jobs. You expect to have as much or as many practical experiences that you can have. And that's what IGC does to you. It gets us to field visits. It gets us to company visits. You know, you can go to Mercedes. You can go to, you can have different tours over here. I mean, the university does it for you. For example, I'm going to be going to Frankfurt in some months. We are going to be seeing, it's going to be a company visit. Everything is sponsored by them. And I think it's included in the fees. You know, you don't have to pay anything for that. The students who are my friends who are in different courses, they are going to Luxembourg. And you know, the university does it for you so that you can have as much experience as you want. And that's really interesting. Which brings me to another point about the job. I mean, you have, the university also has job fairs, or are in collaboration with the job fairs, wherein you can go and seek out opportunities from the job. They have multiple workshops over here. For example, how to optimize your LinkedIn. I mean, there are so many endless possibilities that you get to have over here in this university. The university also supports you for your German course. And if you want to have a German course, the first course that you take, you pass the exam, you get your money back. And you just like have to pay 40-50 euros, and that's so low as a German program, because I studied in India as well. It was so expensive, and over here German programs are really expensive. But with the university, you just pay like 40 euros as being a student. You also get refunded back. So I think that's another great thing. And I think also the aspect that you get to have an international exposure brings in so much good things in your plate. And I think I that's where I feel that this was one of the best decisions for me in my life, because everything feels so supported, everything feels so easy, everything feels so smooth. The kind of network you build is beautiful. The kind of people you hang out with is beautiful. the kind of coordinators, the kind of faculties that you have is beautiful. And I think that's why I'm enjoying being a part of IGC. And I also wanted to tell you guys that you can always use the advantage of the early bird offer, because my friends used it, I got it, but there are people who just paid the entire amount and did not get the early bird offer. So I think if you have made up your mind, I think this is one of the best decisions that you're going to take. And coming for people who are going to be joining, I'm a senior. I would not be advising, the university is not paying me to do this, but just so you know, this is like my own personal belief and why I would recommend IGC for everyone who is trying to get a life over here. And the city Bremen, it's wonderful. It has a lot of opportunities, and I'm not making this up because I have got the job. Almost all of my friends have now have a job, and it's good. So don't waste your time. I mean, whatever you decide, just take the advantage of the early bird thing and come over here. It would be a pleasure to meet all of you guys, talk to all of you, and would love to expand my network, building a life. Would love to network with you, and I hope you guys build a life that you always wanted to. Come to IGC, feel like home, and enjoy your life. With this is your boy Kabir signing off. Ciao.